Hello, I'm Achit Nair from Nair's Aviation Ground School. This is the 10th video in a new series of educational aviation videos for the aspiring pilot. Airplanes roam the skies around the world. Airports are important locations in almost every major city across the globe. At any given second, there's an airplane soaring above our heads, speeding towards its destination. Aviation has become as ubiquitous as the car or the train for our transportation needs. But the airplane has only been around for a little over 100 years. Despite dreams of flight existing for millennia, only relatively recently have we been able to achieve flight. And it is important to know how flight was achieved. This video is about how airplanes fly. The reasons airplanes fly today depends almost entirely on the shape of the airfoil. The airfoil is a more complicated term for a subsection of a wing. It might seem like a minor detail, but the shape of the wing determines the aircraft's ability to fly and continue flying more than any other factor. The lack of a correctly shaped wing that could sustain flight was a limiting factor in all those unsuccessful and ill-fated flying attempts that have occurred since antiquity. The early inventors and daredevils understood that they needed wings to fly, just like birds. But finding a wing that could generate lift and allowed for sustained flight was a challenge that was not overcome until the 19th century. Sir George Cayley, a British scientist and the father of modern aviation, discovered the importance of using a cambered wing for flight. Camber is the asymmetry between two acting surfaces of an airfoil, with the top surface of a wing commonly being more convex. The difference in shape between the top of the wing and the bottom of the wing is what creates lift. As air flows past the wings, the air has to travel a longer distance over the top of the wing than it does over the bottom of the wing. This is due to the camber of the wing. Therefore, the flow of air over the top of the wing is faster than the flow of air on the bottom of the wing. This inequality in speeds changes the pressure. According to Bernoulli's principle, as speed is increased, the pressure is decreased. There is a faster flow of air over the top of the wing than the bottom of the wing. Therefore, there is an area of lower pressure on top of the wing, while there is an area of higher pressure on the bottom of the wing. This interaction between the higher pressure on the bottom and the lower pressure on the top pushes the wing upward. This force moving the wing upwards is lift. Airplanes can fly today because of lift. The cambered wing is used throughout the aviation world. Cambered wing design is used on propeller blades, on propeller aircraft, helicopters, and jets. Each blade of the propeller is a small wing. The cambered wing design truly makes it possible for heavier than air vehicles to create and sustain lift. The aviation world would be a very different place today if the cambered wing was not developed. For more information, please contact us at liftanddrag@gmail.com and visit our website at nairsaviation.webnote.com. Thank you. Safe flying.